a few players out of the lineup. Taking a look at who's out for both teams.
And a total of 6 players out of action for tonight. A lot of opportunity for guys to step in and show what they can do.
Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. They've got Quentin Grimes. He's out there with Edgecombe. And it's Bona in at the 5. And for Detroit, Harris and Duran together in the middle. Marcus Sasser is out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Robinson in at the small forward. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. And these teams have been prepping for this season tip-off game for months, Graham.
Oh, and for the players, the main feeling on opening night is relief. You know, BA, all that hard work during the offseason and preseason is finally over. And now it's time to have some fun.
Now here's Cunningham. Against Brooklyn, he was really on his game. Duran, the pass to Robinson. Drills it from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now Philadelphia with it. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Bona. Outside Grimes. Here's Edgecombe. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen. Fires the 3. And Detroit another 3.
A pretty big component of Cunningham's game. He knows how to produce from the arc.
Here's Edgecombe. Sasser defending. Pass to Bona. Outside Grimes. 3-pointer. Sinks it from distance.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Cunningham. For 3, Robinson. Shot misses. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, stolen by Harris. Sasser left side. Harris misses. Pass to Edgecombe. They set the pick. Clock at 6. Shoots from 12. And he gets it to go.
And with his combination of rim running and mid-range shooting, defenses don't know what to do with Edgecombe.
Cunningham passes to Robinson. Cunningham outside. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the triple. Cunningham's got 6 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. Just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
So far, Graham, we've seen some encouraging intangibles from VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, you know, he reminds me of Victor Oladipo or even a Dwayne Wade physically. Just an explosive athlete. And I love the way he uses that strength and quickness at the defensive end of the floor. You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Harris on the wing. He's scoreless. Basket's good.
The big story for how well they've shot the rock.
76ers trailed by 6. Here's Edgecombe. Here's the pick. Throws it up high. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
No, it's hard to contain Edgecombe. And that opens things up in the pick and roll.
Cunningham outside. Driving in. That shot off. Grimes with a defensive effort. The 76ers have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. The shot by Watford, no good. Detroit leading by 4. To the paint. And the dunk by Duran.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duran makes for an easy target on the lob.
Here's Edgecombe. coming off a solid outing against Memphis. Pass to Sasser. Harris outside. And here's Duren. Here's Sasser. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Cunningham. Fires the 3. And Watford pulls it down. Here's Bona. Covered by Duren. Here's Edgecombe. From downtown. Knocks it down from distance. Edgecombe's got 5.
You just have to get somebody out on Edgecombe. He's not a guy you want to leave open.
To the middle. Here's Duren. Doubled by Watford. Robinson for 3. And Grimes pulls it down.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Pass to Barlow. To the left side wing. Outside Grimes. Here's Bona. Over to the wing. Lets the 3 fly. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it. And here's a look now at who shot the ball the best during last season's campaign. Jalen Duren is second.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
Here's Sasser. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Pass to Harris. Cunningham, right side. Takes a 3. And Watford pulls it down. 76ers trailed by 3. Down low. Tipped. Oh, stolen by Harris. And the Pistons pushing it up now. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Pistons?
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
And he drops the first. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
And the 76ers making a change here. Payne's checked in. And both free throws good for Robinson. And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has meant everything, Grant.
Oh my, his growth both with his play, but also with his leadership has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps pull this team together.
Now here's Payne. Last game we saw him with 32 points. It's picked off. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. Sasser gets the bucket.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Pass to Barlow. Left side Payne. To the inside. Barlow with the bucket.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And it's Detroit with the ball. Leading by 5. Harris left side. There's the 3. Here's Duren. Soft touch off the glass.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Pass to Edgecombe. Outside Grimes. Here's Edgecombe. Shot clock at 6. And slammed it home, and a foul! A chance at another point at the line. Cade Cunningham picks that one up.
Oh, impressive strength from Edgecombe. Young guys like him need confidence building buckets like this.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Holland, he's checked in for Robinson. Jenkins comes in for Sasser. Drummond's checked in for the Sixers. Walker comes in for Watford. Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh my, B.A. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special. Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. 76ers trail by 5. Outside Payne. Here's Edgecombe. He's watched by Cunningham.
Yeah, and leaving no doubt. Edgecombe just flies to the rim.
The Pistons have got 8 of 15 shots to go.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Philadelphia's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Pass to Drummond. Here's Edgecombe. Right side Grimes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. No good on the triple. Detroit leading by 5. Cunningham on the wing. 3-pointer. Walker pulls down the board. It's Grimes on the wing, covered by Duren. Drummond passes to Grimes. It's blocked!
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
Here's Jenkins. Pass to Holland. Launches a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. And now an 8-point Pistons lead.
Hey, he can make that shot and have to respect him defensively.
Here's Edgecombe. Inside. That's good from Drummond on the assist from Edgecombe.
Showing off some mobility there. When Drummond rolls like this, he's hard to stop in pick and rolls.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. Cunningham, right side. Drummond grabs the miss.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Here's Edgecombe. He's got 10. Now Drummond. To the inside. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. And the dunk by Duren.
And that was special. It's easy to be excited about Duren's future in this league.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. 76ers trail by 8. Outside Payne. Here's Edgecombe. He's watched by Cunningham. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Duren.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Philadelphia shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And when you watch VJ Edgecombe play, the word explosive comes to mind. A tremendous athlete with an exciting future.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Stewart, he's checked in for Duren. Herter comes in for Tobias Harris. And Green is subbed in for Cade Cunningham. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Edwards, he's checked in for Grimes.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Jenkins, still without a bucket. Here's Green, up and in on the layup. And And the Pistons lead by 9.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the Sixers, Drummond. Andre Drummond. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Drummond. And Philadelphia making a change here. Terry's checked in. It's both from the stripe. 35 seconds left in the first. Outside Herter. 20 seconds left to play in the first. Counted.
Always finding a way to get the ball in the hoop. Herter can spot up all over the place.
Outside Payne. Walker sets a screen from outside the arc. And Campaign with a 3.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, looking at what we've seen from the Pistons, what do you think?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. They've got Andre Drummond, Walker out there with Edwards. Then there's Campaign, and it's Terry in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Payne. Drummond with the screen. Payne, the pass to Drummond. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Drummond's got 6 points.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Pass to Green. And here's Stewart. Drummond defending. Good work defensively by Drummond. 76ers trail by 6. Walker finds Edwards. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist. Edwards got his first 3 points of the game.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Pass to Herter. Picked by Stewart. Herter with it, and Drummond picks him up defensively. Here's Holland, 6 to shoot. Here's Jenkins, and right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Jenkins has got 5 points now in the quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Brian, back to you.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. They set the screen. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. All right, Richard, just as a fan of the game, who's your favorite player to watch right now?
I'm really loving Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Really, their whole team. But Shai, he's just special to watch.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And some changes here for Detroit. Robinson, he's checked in for Holland. Cunningham comes in for Herter. And Sasser subbed in for Green. Philadelphia also making some changes. Barlow's checked in for Drummond. Watford comes in for Walker. And it's Edgecombe in for Terry. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here are the Sixers now. They trail by 6. Outside Edwards. Pass to Watford. Now Payne. Philadelphia moving it around. Here's Edgecombe. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Edwards. Over Cunningham. The kick out to Edwards. Here's Edgecombe. 11 points in the game. Here's Payne. Barlow controls the rebound and the putback.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Now here's Cunningham. Give him 8 points now. And from 16 feet away, he cans it. Cunningham's got 10.
A sharp shooter from the mid-range. Cunningham doesn't need much room to feel comfortable firing away.
Watford inside, working on Robinson. Good work defensively by Robinson. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Sasser outside. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. And the Pistons lead by 8.
And I have no clue how he got that one to fall, pulling some magic in the midair and torturing the defense in the process.
Here's Watford. Misses in close.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Here's Stewart, and finished off by Stewart.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Here's Edgecombe. He's got 11. Outside Payne. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Payne's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. This break, a chance to see the best passers in the league from last season. The 4th spot held by Cade Cunningham.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
Harris has checked in for Detroit. Bonus checked in for Philadelphia. Now here's Payne. He's got 7. Here's Edgecombe. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Yeah, we know Edgecombe has the athleticism to get through that inside resistance, but the control is also impressive.
Here's Harris. To the middle. Here's Stewart. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Stewart's got 4 points in the quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Watford outside. Back to Payne. Just 5 to shoot. Pure from 3-point range. Payne's got 10 points in the game. The Pistons lead by 5. Well, Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. And he just gets the job done.
Now here's Cunningham. 10 points for him. Here's Robinson. It's rebounded by Edgecombe.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Payne, pass to Watford. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Cunningham. Pass to Harris. From 10 feet away. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field. 76ers trail by 3. Here's Edgecombe. 13 points in the game. Takes a step back. Now here's Payne. Tightly guarded. Philadelphia moving it around. Edgecombe, no good. Detroit leading by 3. Pass to Sasser. And here's Cunningham. Ooh, Cunningham making moves inside.
Yeah, what a massive showing from Cade Cunningham. It's been really a treat to watch.
Jalen Duren, he's checked in for the Pistons. Grimes, he's checked in for the Sixers. 76ers trail by 5. Pass to Bona. Grimes into the lane. Here's Edgecombe. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it. And hey, we got Big Sean in the building tonight for this Pistons home game.
Yeah, a very proud Detroit native who has done a lot for this city. It's great to see Big Sean out here supporting his team.
And here's Cunningham. 12 points for him. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
Sixers ball.
Philadelphia's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Outside Grimes. Pass to Edgecombe. Here's Bona. Launches it. Sasser with a rebound.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Now Duren. 6 to shoot. Now here's Cunningham. Covered by Grimes. Here's Duren. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 3rd assist of the night.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Here's Edgecombe. 13 points in the game. Lets it go from deep. The Pistons clear it. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Robinson. Back to Sasser. And the layup is good. And now a 9-point Detroit lead.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Here's Edgecombe. Now here's Grimes. Hits a 3-pointer. Grimes has got 6.
And I like seeing Edgecombe share the rock like this. It shows how serious he is about involving his teammates.
Pass to Duren.
2 minutes.
Cunningham outside. The 3. Cash from Cunningham on the 3-ball.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
Here's Bona, covered by Duren. Duren with a steal. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. And the dunk by Duren.
They're almost impossible to stop Duren inside. Wow, just wow.
1:27 left in the second quarter. Here's Grimes. And it's all from 3-point range. And here's Detroit. They're on an 11-3 run. Harris outside. And now the Sixers on the break. Watford gets the bucket. Watford's got his second bucket of the night.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Watford, first personal foul. Team second.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line.
For your Pistons, Duncan Robinson. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Robinson. He's perfect from the line this time.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Here's Edgecombe. Sasser defending. Pass to Grimes. Here's Edgecombe. He shoots it. Shot clock at 6. That shot off the mark. Harris outside. And the dunk by Duren.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Here's Edgecombe. He's got 13. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Sasser with some nice D. And we've reached halftime in this one. The Pistons on top. They lead by 13. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm alongside Coach Nick Nurse, and I know you're not too happy with the execution at the defensive end. What needs to be cleaned up?
Yeah, we're making some mistakes on some of the switches. We're making some mistakes on some of the weak side. And then when we did get them to miss a couple, they tipped them right back in. So lots to clean up there.
Okay, it'll be a tough halftime speech from Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Detroit Pistons.
No sloppy passes, no easy giveaways, no big mistakes. They're keeping it tight like Kenny Pants over there, Ernie.
Hey, that's tighter than tight.
You know, it's called form fitting. It's called a Euro cut. Thank you, gentlemen.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
Looking at Philadelphia, you can think you know your team, but you have no idea until the real game begins.
You don't have to be a finished product right now, right out the gate. Just set the table early and build from there.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game. He has been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Harris and Duren together in the middle. Cade Cunningham out there with Marcus Sasser. And it's Robinson in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Harris misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Oh, stolen by Harris. Robinson on the wing. The three ball. The second effort. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Yeah, already a pretty talented rebounder. Duren only wants to improve upon this standout aspect of his game.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1. And that one misses. 76ers trail by 15. Here's Edgecombe. Watford outside. Philadelphia moving it around. Grimes with the ball. And the layup is good off the glass. Grimes has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Here's Edgecombe. 13 points in the game. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point land. The rebound by Detroit. Duren's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham throws it down.
There's Cunningham showing off that leaping ability. Outstanding finish with the slam.
When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Oh, nice shot by Grimes.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Pass to Cunningham. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the 3rd quarter. Got a piece of it, and he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Yeah, just so active. I love the passion Duren brings to this game, and the skill set, too, is developing.
He's shooting free throws number 4 and 5 here. And he knocks down the first one. And Duren drops them both. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Cade Cunningham is leading the way for this Pistons team. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said he shows belief in his teammates, and that's what leadership is. He's with you during the good and the bad. That gives the rest of his team more comfort and confidence. Back to you, Ryan.
Establishing the mindset. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And it's Detroit with the ball. Following that last three-pointer by Philadelphia. Cunningham drops one in from the wing. Cunningham's got 7 now in this quarter.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Squads that love to run. Last year's team leaders in fast break points. The Pistons in second.
They would just push the ball at every opportunity, even when defenders had already gotten back.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Barlow. With the step back, here's Edgecombe. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Edgecombe's got 15 points.
And Edgecombe is on fire right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep feeding him.
Detroit moving the ball around. There's Cunningham with a three. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Harris has got 4 assists in the game. Outside Grimes. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. From the top of the key, that shot missing. Detroit leading by 18. Now Duren, 17 points in the game. Robinson on the wing, pass to Duren. 5 to shoot. And the Pistons, another three!
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Grimes, following the three-pointer by Detroit. Duren with a rebound. With the drive. Okay, knockout! Wow!
And Jalen is just taking over in this one. This is how lethal of a player he can be.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Edgecombe. He's got 15. Outside Grimes. Pass to Edgecombe to stop the run. Counted from distance. He's got 18.
Yeah, quick thinking right there by Edgecombe. He needs to keep being decisive off the catch.
Back to Cunningham. To the paint. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. The 76ers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Here's Edgecombe. He's got 18. Pass to Watford. Here's Edgecombe. They set the pick. Fires, top of the key. The Pistons clear it. Duren's got 9 rebounds now.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Here's Sasser. Nails it from beyond the arc. Sasser's got 9 points.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And that one's good. Bona.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Sasser outside. Back to Cunningham. And Detroit another three.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
The 76ers have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Watford outside. Outside Grimes. Down low. Barlow uses the glass to finish the layup. 6 points for him.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Outside Robinson. And here's Cunningham outside. They grab their own miss. Duren, no good. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Pass to Bona. Now Grimes. There's a screen. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 11 rebounds in the game. And here's Sasser. Duren, the screen. Sasser with the ball. Watford covering. Over to the left wing. Outside Grimes. Here's Edgecombe. 18 points for him. Over Robinson. Edgecombe, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
To the middle. To the paint. Here's Robinson. Pass to Duren. Out to Harris. For three. The Pistons rebound. Robinson finds some space. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Robinson's got 12 points in the game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And Philadelphia calls time here. The Pistons making a switch here. Hollins checked in. Pass to Grimes. Now Watford. Back to Grimes. Shot clock at 5. Knocks down the long J. Grimes has got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Back to Sasser. And so the ball out of bounds. Duren touched it last.
I'm not sure what he was thinking. That's a weird pass.
Stewart, he's checked in for Cade Cunningham. Now here's Payne. 10 points for him. Barlow passes to Payne. Detroit with a rebound.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tried that bad boy again.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Grimes. He's got 16. Payne, the pass to Watford. Gets the 3 ball to go. Watford's got 7.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Sasser left side.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Robinson passes to Duren. Fires for 3. Sasser gets the bucket. 12 points for him.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Barlow. Philadelphia moving it around. And here's Payne. Just 4 to shoot. Outside Edwards. Here's Grimes. No good from the wing. Pistons shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. Now Stewart. Watford covering. And finished off by Stewart.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
1:06 left in the third. Outside Payne. Pass to Barlow. And there's a pick. This one for 3. The rebound by Detroit. Stewart outside. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Philadelphia has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. Now here's Payne. He's got 10. Looking to end the run. The Pistons clear it. Duren's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Out left to the wing. Stewart, the pass to Robinson. Stewart, a screen on Payne. Robinson can't hit.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Payne for three. And that's not gonna go. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Detroit Pistons. He's been doing damage on the offensive end all night. 28 points in this one. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Taking a look at Philadelphia, we've got Edwards. Andre Drummond is out there with Walker. Then there's Edgecombe, and it's Payne in at the point. And it's Detroit with the ball. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Cunningham with the ball. To the inside. Walker with the steal. Pass to Payne. Now Drummond. From down in the low post, it goes.
What I want to know is where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
Now Cunningham. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Philadelphia shooting a solid 53% from the floor. The three from Edgecombe. And the three-pointer goes. Edgecombe's got 21 points in the game.
He notched one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
Pass to Holland. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Jabari Walker. Richard, the league taking some steps to prevent flopping. What's the criteria for what crosses the line?
It's called STEM. It's an acronym for secondary, theatrical, exaggerated movements. Yes, that's a real term. It's kind of a limited definition, and it basically says, don't be an idiot.
And he makes a first. Second free throw, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Drops in the layup for two. Walker's got his first basket of the night.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
Now here's Cunningham. And he banks in the layup. Cunningham's got 30.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Inside, here's Drummond. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Outside, Green. Stewart, outside. Pass to Jenkins. Over Payne. Jenkins misses.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Walker finds Drummond. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Well, you want officials to get the calls right, but for video review, maybe institute a 2-minute time limit, you think?
Oh, I would love a good 2-minute time limit, but the worst thing to do would be to go to a 2-minute time limit and then have them not get it right. Then you wasted all that time for nothing.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Drummond. Harris is checked in for Detroit. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Bonus checked in. And he makes both free throws. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Stewart outside. Pass to Cunningham. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pistons.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
And Richard, for those vets who haven't won a ring yet, how hard is it to take less money to join a contender?
It is not hard, and contenders typically count on that. Because once you've made the money, if you've made it that far in your career, if there's one thing left that you want to accomplish, that's win a ring.
Both free throws good from Cunningham.
You've got to admire the all-around capability of Cunningham. Can impact a game in so many ways.
Outside Payne. Outside Walker. Philadelphia moving it around. Pass to Edgecombe. 5 on the clock. From the arc. The shot off that time.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Cunningham. One shot.
That free throw good from Cunningham. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Pass to Bona. Now Edwards. Walker sets a screen. Here's Payne. Philadelphia with another miss.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Now here's Harris. From 10 feet away. Chalk up 2 there.
We're used to seeing Harris from the outside, but Tobias, he can step up. He's got the size to do some work down low.
There's a screen. Payne for 3. He buries it from 3.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Here's Jenkins. Pass to Stewart. Well, a multi-sport survey showed that among respondents, the average age of referees in the U.S. was almost 57. Is that a concern, you think?
Well, we've seen that in the NBA. Older officials retiring and becoming teachers, and the younger generation coming in, still cutting their teeth. Ultimately, they've got to continue to learn and build, and that takes time.
Free throw good from Cunningham.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
And some changes here for Detroit. Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Robinson comes in for Holland. And Sasser's subbed in for Jenkins. Philadelphia also making some changes. Barlow's checked in for Walker. Watford comes in for Edwards. And it's Grimes in for Payne. Both good from the line that time. Here's Edgecombe. Pass to Bona. Here's Edgecombe. Sasser defending. Good. Edgecombe's got 23.
A solid finisher in close. Edgecombe's agility lets him find good angles.
Outside Robinson. Cunningham outside. And that's good for 2. Cunningham's got 39.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
There's a screen. Pass to Bona. The ball's knocked loose. Cunningham outside. Fades. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Harris has got assist number 5 here tonight. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Outside Grimes. There's the triple. Offensive board.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Cunningham. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
Outside Grimes. Pass to Edgecombe. Now here's Watford. Clock at 6. Shoots over Robinson. Duran with a rebound. For Detroit, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this 4th. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Well, Richard, you would know something about this. Is the wing position the most important in the NBA right now?
I would say once we got to the point forward position of the Scottie Pippens, of the Penny Hardaways, it became the most important position in the NBA, and it still stands true.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Stewart, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Holland comes in for Robinson. Jenkins comes in for Sasser. The free throw drops for Duran. The 76ers have gone 7 for 11 so far in the 4th. Here's Edgecombe, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Wow, VJ Edgecombe. I have a feeling we'll be seeing a lot of these highlight reel plays over his career.
Here's Holland. Pass to Jenkins. Picked by Stewart. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 8 of 12 so far here in the 4th. Now here's Grimes. Oh, there's the alley. And now the Pistons in transition. Cunningham with the ball. Grimes covering. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering. But there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
He misses the free throw, and Detroit making a change here. Green is checked in. So he can't get either to fall. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Pass to Edgecombe. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Yeah, right away in his career, it's been clear that Edgecombe has a physical presence that very few NBA rookies have.
For the Sixers, Edgecombe. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Well, Richard, we know that coaches will sometimes criticize their team's performance in those post-game press conferences. But where's that line?
Well, I think coaches should always use I. When you say I, and I as the leader of the team, I have to have them prepared, ready. I didn't do a good job making sure that I demanded the type of execution. That first always helps.
And the second free throw is good. The Pistons have gotten 8 of 10 attempts in. Very productive here in the fourth. Pass to Cunningham. Cunningham is doubled to the middle. Here's Stewart. Banked it in off the glass. Stewart's got 4 points this quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Edgecombe. Puts up a three. Jenkins with a rebound. Well, Detroit's shooting 69%. I think they're even surprising themselves out there. Here's Holland. Rebound by Philadelphia. Here's Grimes. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Here's Jenkins. Stewart outside. Pass to Jenkins. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep three. Unable to get that one. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Here's Jenkins. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, BA, winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. Here's Jenkins. The three is up. Rebound by Philadelphia. Barlow's got 8 rebounds in the game. Outside Grimes. Pass to Bona. Here's Edgecombe. It's Grimes on the wing. From deep. They get it back. Jacks up a three. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, a little bit of a welcome to the league. The rookie Edgecombe dealing with some very aggressive defense there.
Edgecombe, 3 shots.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3. Herter's checked in for Green. Good on the second one. And of course, you won a ring with the Cavs in 2016, Richard. Talk about the challenge of winning a title.
In a lot of ways, it just comes down to will and grit. The playoffs are an extra 2 months of intense basketball. The team that wins it all normally has the most health and motivation.
And Detroit making a change here. Green is checked in, and he makes all 3. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter here.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Pistons.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did, and at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Cade Cunningham.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Now here's Cunningham. and they doubled up Cunningham. Pass to Green, 6 to shoot. No good from outside. To the inside, here's Grimes, and he converts the layup.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
And here's Cunningham. And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.